Hey, everybody. Michelle is here. Michelle is here on this December the 11th, 2024, and it's on a Wednesday. And I hope everybody's doing fantastic, magnificently, and marvelous, because I am. Have mercy. Let me start by saying this. There's a lot of fallacies that people are, a lot of fallacies in our lives, right? And so let's pull up fallacies. And, just remind people what fallacies are. Fallacies is the use of invalid or otherwise faulty reasoning in the construction of an argument that may appear to be well reasoned if unnoticed. Okay, a lot of people make a lot of a lot of people just do not have proper reasoning skills, and a lot of people are just delusional and hallucinating. Let's start this off today. And so I'm doing this series on interpersonal relationships, and as I said in the beginning, I understand completely why some people do not want to be bothered. Okay, they do not want to be bothered because that drains the hell out of your energy. And when you have developed yourself as I have and others, you don't want no one coming in here invading your energy and invading your space with their bullshit and their rambling and such. So I've made it very clear from the beginning. A lot of people have a lot of fallacies about just about everything that we are currently facing. There's cause and effect. You're going to reap what you've sown. Nothing happens by chance, and there's no such thing as coincidences. And I told you, and I've said this on numerous of my videos, life experiences is how you evolve your consciousness. Life experiences are the greatest teachers. Okay, you need that. And so a lot of people are operating off of improper thinking, and thus they are going to start losing brain cells, and they're going to experience atrophy. Okay, and it's going to start happening to younger and younger people, because they keep their heads in the sand, they're delusional and they're hallucinating, and most importantly, they have this false narrative about who they are, what they are, and why they are. Okay, so the reason I brought this up is a lot of people are under the delusion that all because I say you need to evolve your consciousness, it doesn't mean that you will not use harsh language with people. It doesn't mean that you may have to even put the beat down on some people just to defend yourself, whether it's literally, figuratively, and metaphorically. Okay, defending yourself is not always physical. Sometimes it's in your language, it's in your conversations, and it's in your discussion. Sometimes you have to defend yourself. Okay, and I enjoy it, actually. I enjoy being a warrior, protector, defender, and a lover. I've said that from the beginning, who I am, what I am, and why I am. And anybody that has been following me, and like I said, I want to send peace and love to you because I know you are. You understand that development doesn't mean that you're perfect, and nor should you ever reach for something so illusionary. Perfection, it does not exist. So I got up this morning, and as usual, minding my own goddamn business. And then, of course, a lot of people like to, grab at you and bother you. And because of it's jealousy and envy. I know that. Okay. And I've said that from the beginning. A lot of people just are rambling and going on and on and on about, how important they think they are. And all it takes is if you just pull that rug from underneath them, everything shatters and disappears. All right. So during my series with the with the pitfalls of interpersonal relationships. There's a lot of fallacies. I'm sorry, with the glasses on and off. My skin is a little dry this morning, but the pitfalls of interpersonal relationships is about the perception that we are supposed to deal with certain situations in our lives, deal with certain family members, deal with certain friends, deal with certain associates, and blah blah blah. I told you from the in one video some time ago that we have a lot of people that like to jump on bandwagons. We love people. We have a lot of people that ride coattails, and that includes your family members. That includes your friends. That includes your associates. That's why there's a lot of crashing of personalities that are making the headlines. It's the company that they kept. They didn't monitor the company they kept, and so they just assume. And some people that are high profile have more issues with their siblings, their cousins, their uncles, and more important, their in-laws. The in-laws are the ones that usually cause the most damage in a family component. These in-laws, or the in-laws, that are, like I said with my father. My father came from a big family, and I know for a fact, that there was some disrespect towards him, and more importantly, disrespect towards my mother. Okay, it's because my mother told me, and I witnessed a lot of it. And then on top of that, I experienced some disrespect as well. So, but we're not going to go there. What I want to share is there's a reason why people do not want to be bothered. And more importantly, I think is from their family members, from their associates, from people who claim to know them, because they're the ones that usually are grabbing at you. Let me borrow $10. Let me borrow your vehicle. Let me, and they're just draining your motherfucking energy. I'm gonna get harsh now, and I've been waiting to get harsh, because a lot of people are in a delusion, and they're hallucinating about how important they think they are. Okay, and how they're not walking the talk. As a matter of fact, they're not doing a goddamn thing but draining energy. Okay, draining energy and wanting to be more than they are. Again, so it started with something started. I'm laughing about it because it's funny. Something started this morning, and I was just as I do, I share things with people, and you can just like my videos. My videos is packed with breadcrumbs, but my videos are not it's not for producing a lot of followers per se, and producing a lot of likes per se. As a matter of fact, that's why I told you I do not allow you to comment. It's not that I can't handle not that I can't handle it. Just talk to some of the people on the social media platforms that have dealt with me. They know I can handle my business, and they know in most cases I am reasonable, and in most cases I'm rational, and I'm logical. Okay, it may not be popular what I say, but I make it very clear and effective. So that's why I say I do not allow you to comment, because I want to protect your privacy. I know how to protect myself. Okay, I can handle my business, and I think I've handled my business very well. And again, I'd like to send peace and love and universal love to those of you that are my silent supporters. My silent supporters, because you understand the importance of handling your business, evolving your consciousness, but no one has to know. So, again, a lot of people are just under a lot of delusions about themselves. They do not realize that sometimes people secretly despise them. And the main thing that's usually operates when it comes to family members and in-laws and cousins and uncles and sometimes your friends and associates is jealousy and envy. Nobody's paying them attention. No one's paying them attention. No one wants to go to sleep with them. And as a matter of fact, they're grotesque. And so they have projected that into their personalities. And so, that makes them always, creating that more and more and fortifying that criminal energy I talked about. So once again, just because you are evolving your consciousness and you're healed, because I'm healed, honey, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be faced with negativity, criminal energy, people still grabbing at you, people wanting, can I borrow $100? Okay, can I borrow your vehicle? Always trying to drain you, and then at the same time, they're trying to drain your energy. They're saying and spouting things that they have no idea what the meanings of these things are, stealing content. It happens. And like I said, you just have to know how to navigate yourself through it. I know how to navigate myself through it. I can, as calm as I can be, as calm as I may appear, okay, I can switch it up very easily when it's necessary, okay? And sometimes it's in my sounds and tones. I have to raise my sounds and tones. And then, and sometimes it may have to be physical. Keep that in mind. Especially if I'm protecting someone that I love and I care about, So something started this morning, and I think that I was waiting for that opportunity to snap. So sometimes you have to say something to people to snap them the hell out of it. Okay, they think that they're sitting on solid ground, but they don't realize that they're tumbling through the universe. They have nothing to stand on. Okay, they have no foundation. They haven't created anything. All they do is take. Okay, and something's up on my Facebook page. Ironically, I can't post anything, and so that's fine. It comes with the territory. And see, the thing is, a lot of people don't realize that we're all being monitored, by the way. Everybody's sharing everything. I have nothing to hide. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm not going to stop, but I'm not going to allow parasites, and leeches to drain my energy. Okay? And usually the people that are draining everybody's energy are empty. They're empty inside. They can't even rely on their own energy, to work. They'd rather sit on their couch all day and play around on social media platforms and jumping in everybody's conversation, okay, without really saying very much. They're so gangster, they're so important, they're so powerful, but they can't even wipe their ass properly, okay? So I feel good. And I feel like and now I know for a fact that I am making an impact. People are waking up and figuring out, okay, what the hell is really going on here? A lot of people are going to realize, okay, that the people you felt, you believed that were a drain on this society actually are the ones that kept it on life support, okay? I'm going to say this, and I know it's controversial. I tried to post it on Facebook, but I could not. There are a lot of, let's just be very honest and be very clear. There are lots of illegal immigrants, also are human beings that are in this country, in the country of America, in the state of America, that are draining resources from genuine Black American citizens. Okay? They are illegal immigrants that entered this country illegally, lied on their paperwork just to come into this country. A lot of them are getting SNAP benefits. A lot of them are getting all type of benefits. But yet, a bona fide, genuine Black American citizen, and maybe even other cultures, I don't know, let them speak up and say so. I speak on behalf of Black culture because that's who I am, what I am, and why I am. That is what developed me. Okay, my parents did not use any type of government assistance. Yes, we used to go down to the playgrounds and get free food there. That was supposedly because hey, I like to eat. Did I have to do that? No. My mom provided us with the necessities and basic elements that we needed. I was just greedy. Okay. Hey, if they were giving away government cheese, what do you think I'm going to do? Or those bologna sandwiches that they used to give us when we used to go to the park as young children. My mom used to get up and fix us breakfast. And then my greedy butt would go to school and eat breakfast too. My point is this, okay? Black American citizens helped build this country, regardless of what anyone has to say about it. I witnessed it, and it was modeled to me, okay? So we have a lot of illegal immigrants from all over, and the only reason they come here is because we hand out benefits to them, but do not hand it out to genuine people that were here and helping to build this country, okay? I wanted to post this on Facebook this morning just to make it clear to those of you that are delusional and hallucinating about how important you are. Okay, you are a drain on this society. And I know secretly, and it will not be said, that a lot of Black American citizens wish somebody would do something about the immigration issue without making it political. Okay, and without making it, and we need to blame that chancellor from Germany for starting all of this. She ought to be, charges ought to be filed against her for screwing up this immigration catastrophe. She caused it. Okay, so it's not political, but she did that. She did that. What? Why would she do that? It sounds like self-hatred to me. I told you that some of those, and most of those political figures have nothing more, nothing less than self-hatred about themselves. And so, and they're jealous and they're envy, so they're going to retaliate. That's what former presidents do, by the way. All of them. Maybe a few, no, but there are some that intentionally want to do harm to this country. Okay, and they are political figures. Okay, I told you about the Jim Jones experiment, whatever that was. Okay, that was done from politics, from both sides. Okay, so again, this was this kind of information. I was waiting to put it out. Sometimes there has to be the right timings of things. Okay, so again, let's be clear and effective about what we want. Okay, it is not fair. It's not even rational and reasonable to have some people coming into the country who have done nothing to support and build this country, receive free benefits, free housing, and then on top of that, we send billions upon billions upon billions of dollars to other countries to fight wars. We're interfering in everybody's war but our own internal wars within. The enemy is within. Okay? So I'm going to come back later and go ahead and have my breakfast. But yes, the pitfalls of interpersonal relationships is the fallacies of it all. The delusions, the indoctrinations, the hallucinations about how you're supposed to handle them. Again, sometimes my sounds and tones will get harsh. Let me tell you that. When I was a former law enforcement officer, yes, sometimes my language, sometimes my gestures were harsh. But you know what? When people saw the results I was attempting to make, a lot of them came back and apologized to me and realized that, sometimes your emotions does get involved. Sometimes your feelings get involved. But when they saw the results that I was attempting to make in their communities, most of them came back and apologized. Okay, I'm not looking for apologies. All I'm saying is that stand your ground. Okay? Know your intentions, know your purposes. And sometimes it's harsh. Sometimes I think harsh says it all. Brutal. The truth is a threat. Okay? The truth is painful. And sometimes the truth is harsh. It's a harsh reality, and what has to happen is people just need to step out, need to snap out of it. This past election, I think a lot of people snapped out of it, and I'm so I give nothing but universal love to those people. They figured it out. They realized they were pawns, they were puppets. and they realize that there are pawns and puppets of pawns and puppets, and it goes all the way up that hierarchical chain, hierarchical structure. Okay, sometimes harsh can be disagreeable. Okay, that's just, discomfort. It can be painful. It can be severe, unpleasant, unkind. Sometimes you have to go there. Okay, and I say go there nonetheless. Breathe and be ready to do. It's not a battle that you're you're attempting to snap people out of it. It's not a war. It's not a battle. It's just going to be painful for a lot of people. Life experiences are painful, and sometimes you have to go through the harshness of life. Someone put a post out, and like I said, I attempted to post on Facebook today, but I can't. So somebody must have snitched on me, and not realizing the consequences of being a snitch. But anyway, there are battles, and I don't want to call it a battle, but see, even battles have been commercialized, and you don't see the true meaning of them, true meaning of a battles. Let me see if I can put through this. Yeah, everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it. Yeah, conflict. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are gonna start experiencing consequences, cause and effect, the boomerang, the pendulum. You're going to reap what you've sown. We're all energy. It's all about energy. At the end of the day, during your final hours, during your beginning hours, it's irrelevant. We're all spiritual energy. So I'm going to go ahead and send peace and love all over the stars and moon and mountains. And trust me, I will be back.